Did you know, just 20 to 30 minutes of walking each day can reduce your risk of joint degeneration by up to 40% without taking a single pill? I've met so many people, after the age of 60, who accept the dull ache in their knees or the morning stiffness as an inevitable part of aging. But the truth is, from my 20-plus years of working with older patients, I can tell you this: your joints still have a chance if you're willing to give them a little time and patience. And today, I want to sit here with you, not as a doctor reading facts, but as a friend who has witnessed these incredible changes and share with you 6 amazing benefits that walking brings to joint health use. These aren't distant theories. They're things you can truly feel even if it's been years since you last moved regularly. To help you see this more clearly, I want to tell you about Margaret, 67, a patient I once worked with. When we first met, she had been living with knee pain for years, walking slowly, always relying on her cane. Every time I suggested light exercise, she would shake her head and half joke, "Doctor, I'm afraid a few steps will just make it hurt more." But with a little patience and determination, she agreed to try walking not much, just 15 minutes a day. In the early days, she still walked with a grimace, fearing each wave of pain. But I'll never forget the moment. 3 months later, when she walked into my office without her cane, her eyes shining with joy. She told me she could now go grocery shopping on her own, visit an old friend a few blocks away, and that sense of freedom was worth more than any medicine she'd ever taken. You see, sometimes change doesn't start with something big. It starts with just a few steps each day. Before we dive into the powerful benefits walking can bring, I want you to stay with me until the end of today's video because I truly believe what I'm about to share can change the way you see your legs and your joint health. And if you find this content helpful, don't forget to hit like so I know you're still with me. Share this video with a friend or loved one who cares about their health after 60, and hit the subscribe button so we can keep walking this meaningful health journey together. Now, let's begin with the first benefit. The first benefit we'll talk about today is the ability to lubricate and protect your joint cartilage. Imagine this. Inside each of our joints is a special kind of oil. Doctors call it synovial fluid. In my years of working with older patients, I often compare it to the engine oil of the body. When this fluid circulates well, the joints move smoothly, the cartilage is nourished, and friction during movement is greatly reduced. But if you move very little, this fluid tends to sit still, no longer flowing regularly. The joints become dry, tense, stiff, and more vulnerable to damage. I remember Margaret, 68, who used to complain that every time she stood up from a chair, her knees would make a clicking sound, followed by a dull ache. We started with short walks, just 10 minutes every morning. A few weeks later, she told me that the noise had almost disappeared, and her movements felt lighter, just like an old door hinge after it's been oiled. Smooth and effortless. And that was only the beginning. Another equally important factor is the strength of the muscles surrounding the joints. I always tell my patients, muscles are the silent support frame for your joints. When the muscles around your knees, hips, or ankles are stronger, the direct pressure on the joint decreases significantly, much like adding strong cables to a suspension bridge, making the whole structure more stable against the wind. And walking, though it may seem simple, is a natural, low-risk exercise suitable for most older adults. I recall Evelyn, 68, who once had such painful knees that she avoided leaving the house. But after just 3 months of walking 20 minutes every morning, combined with a few gentle stretches, she could climb the stairs without holding onto the railing. Research also shows that when the muscles around the joint are stronger, the risk of injury and degeneration drops noticeably now. That's why I always encourage people not to underestimate the power of those seemingly small daily steps. And in the next part, we'll look at another surprising benefit of walking: its natural ability to reduce pain and fight inflammation. Walking doesn't just help lubricate your joints and strengthen the muscles around them, it also offers a truly special and valuable benefit: its ability to reduce pain and inflammation. When you walk gently and rhythmically, each step seems to awaken the flow of blood in your body, making it circulate more strongly. that blood carries oxygen and precious nutrients, weaving its way into every joint and the surrounding tissues. This circulation acts like a fresh, warm breeze, soothing areas of lingering inflammation and activating the body's built-in, remarkable self-healing mechanism. From the perspective of someone who has worked in healthcare for many years, I can confidently say this: the human body was made to move. And when you move the right way, your body knows how to adjust, how to calm the inflammatory responses that cause pain, bias, and how to give you back that lightness in each movement. However, I want you to remember this very carefully. Never push yourself too hard, especially if your joints are swollen, hot to the touch, or in severe pain. That is the moment when your body needs to be heard, when it needs rest and recovery, not more pressure from hurried steps of move. Walking is also the key to maintaining your joints' natural range of motion, something many people only realize the value of once it starts to fade. Have you noticed how those who keep a regular walking habit, even just a few dozen minutes a day, tend to stay flexible and agile for much longer? Meanwhile, those who move less often may feel as if their bodies won't open up when they try to move. Every step feels heavier, slower. But when joints are moved daily, they're far less likely to lose their range of motion. It's like a door that's opened often. It doesn't get stuck or rusty. Your body is the same. It needs to be awakened, switched on with steady, rhythmic movements, so the tissues, muscles, and ligaments around your joints remain ready for action. This not only helps you move more comfortably with each step, but also preserves your ability to react quickly to life's little surprises, whether it's stepping over a high curb or avoiding a stumble. And this is just one piece of the bigger picture of walking's benefits. Up next, we'll explore another quiet yet powerful impact walking has on your joint health. And there's one factor I want you to pay special attention to: weight control. It may seem simple, but its impact on joint health is far-reaching. Think of it this way: our knees carry the full weight of our bodies every single day, from the moment you get out of bed in the morning to your last steps before sleep. If you lose just 1 kilogram, about 2.2 pounds, the pressure on your knees can drop by roughly 4 kilograms, nearly 9 pounds. That means each step becomes lighter, your joints experience less wear and tear, and that heavy, sluggish feeling in your legs starts to fade away. For people over 60, walking is not just movement. It's a safe, natural, and easy-to-maintain way to burn calories and help manage weight. You don't need to push yourself to exhaustion, join complicated workout programs, or invest in expensive equipment. With daily consistency, your body will gradually adjust toward a healthier weight, easing the load on your joints and improving your ability to move ticks. When your weight is under control, you'll notice changes not only in your knees and hips, but also in your stamina, flexibility, and even the confidence you feel when moving through daily life. Walking also has a deeply special impact on your mind and sleep quality. When you step outside, let the gentle breeze brush through your hair. Take a deep breath of fresh air, and feel your legs moving in steady rhythm. Your body begins to release endorphins, the so-called happy hormones in medicine. This natural chemical is like a free prescription-less remedy with the power to soothe lingering stress, dissolve invisible pressures that quietly weigh on your mind, and ease sudden waves of anxiety. It can even soften the heavy feelings of mild depression, something many people over 60 still struggle with. And when your mind is relaxed, no longer tensed against exhausting thoughts, your body can drift into a deep, peaceful sleep, uninterrupted and restorative. The next morning, you'll wake up feeling lighter in spirit, brighter in your eyes, and energized for the day ahead. Joint health, mental well-being, and quality sleep. They are all linked together like strong, interlocking chains, supporting not just your body, but the quality of your entire life. As I shared earlier, walking can bring remarkable changes to your joint health, but to truly enjoy all those benefits, you need to start safely and correctly. For those over 60, the body is no longer as quick or resilient as it once was. So, it's important to begin gently. You can start with just 10 to 15 minutes a day, then gradually increase the time as your body adjusts. Choose a pair of comfortable shoes that give good support for your feet, and pick a flat, even path avoiding potholes or uneven surfaces that could cause you to lose your balance. Before you begin walking, take a few minutes to warm up gently to awaken your joints and muscles is never teens. And when you finish, don't forget to stretch. This will help your body relax and recover more quickly. Once you're ready with these simple preparations, we can explore the very first benefit walking brings to your joints, one I believe will truly surprise you. So, we've just taken a small but valuable journey together, looking at each benefit that walking brings to joint health, especially once you're past 60. Each benefit is not just a number or a theory, it's backed by hundreds of studies, and by the real-life results I've witnessed over years of working with older patients of ill times. I hope what I've shared today won't just be something you hear and then set aside, but something that becomes part of your daily rhythm. Try committing to the next 21 days. Start gently but stay consistent, because with just a little persistence, you'll begin to feel the change in every step you take, every morning you wake up. So, are you truly ready to start your own walking journey? Share your thoughts, stories, or goals in the comments below, because the words you write might just be the encouragement someone else needs to believe in themselves. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, share it with friends, family, or anyone looking for ways to care for their health. 5. By spreading a positive message, you're not just helping yourself, you're helping an entire community keep their legs, joints, and spirit strong and resilient for many years to come.